Hey guys, how's it going? I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction watch the 10th episode of Masamune-kun no Revenge.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 10th episode of Masamune-kun's Revenge, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section, because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching.
I think you mean Nisemune's Revenge this time.
Yeah, but what would he have to get revenge for? What's his motivation other than just doing what his granddad said?
Yeah, actually, that is a good point. What is his motivation? Like, there's a lot of... Okay, so I didn't like this episode. I didn't like this episode one bit.
The whole mood of the story of the series just turned around far too quickly, and within the first half of this episode.
Yeah, I mean, it just... I don't know. Yeah, everything that it seems like they've been setting up for, it just like, whatever. Hey. But, yeah, so, like, the biggest thing is I'm wondering, what is this guy's motivation? Like, well, I'm sure part of his motivation is to marry Aki. But, you know, why is he... First of all, how does he even know about the whole Masamune situation when Masamune was younger with Aki? Like, how does he know about that so that he can tell her that he's, you know, that back in the day he was nicknamed Masamune?
Or was it something that Aki accidentally did because it was two very similar people?
Yeah, she would probably see, you know, both these guys at different times, and maybe since they look similarly, she just confused them once.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some major backstories needed to clear that up.
But unfortunately, we're coming on the long stretch, or the
home stretch.
Home stretch, and that's probably not going to happen. So we're left here scratching our heads, going, "What the fuck is this?"
Now they're pushing for a season 2 or read the manga ending, or is it somebody's on manga or like novel?
Manga.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I didn't like this episode. I especially did not like the introduction of the Yuri squad.
More like a reintroduction.
It might have been a reintroduction. We might have seen them like episode 1 or
background.
2.
I don't even think they had any lines if we saw them.
If they did, it's just kissing Aki's ass for her total shutdown of anyone who wanted to hit on her.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But, like, so we get a real introduction to the bitch squad.
Bitch squad.
Yeah, the Yuri squad. Well, I wouldn't mind them so much if they didn't straight up go into full-on, you know...
Full-on attack mode.
Attack mode, you know, attack Masamune. Yada yada. And then especially the fact that they, you know, they basically took what Nisemune told them, hook, line, and sinker. I don't know.
Well, the relation...
I feel that they wouldn't have done that.
Especially coming from 3 girls who despise men.
Yeah, they wouldn't believe a fucking word that came out of his mouth.
But in this instance, somehow they did.
Especially when he's basically saying, "Oh well, you know, I'm betrothed to Aki, so I'm going to marry her."
And presents no evidence.
But I'm not. Well, no, not that. But I'm, you know, I never plan on touching her. Bull
fucking shit.
Yeah. I don't think that they would fall for that. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, unless the guy's a eunuch, yeah, something's gonna go on,
right?
I mean, the entire idea of a rich family, you know, set marriage like that. I forgot what the actual term is.
An arranged marriage.
An arranged marriage. There we go.
Betrothal.
The entire idea of that is to bring 2 families together to make new family that's better.
To cement an alliance between 2 prominent families.
Yeah.
And of course, they would like progeny to continue the family line.
Yes.
Makes sense. So, yeah. That's kind of common knowledge. You'd think they would know that, huh?
And the other thing is Koiwai.
Oh.
Koiwai knows absolutely nothing about this dude.
A woman who's more feared than the CIA and NSA combined. You think she'd have every possible point of data on Nisemune, as we're gonna call him, going forward. By late afternoon, and nothing. She comes up empty. The only thing she offers is that the signature on the letter from Nisemune's grandfather is authentic, and so the betrothal is on. And that's it. We don't get anything else from her other than her, looking confused as hell, but also adorable at the same time. She's being
very
kind of
adorable.
shaken. That's probably
she was very adorable in this episode. I
dare
love
say
the
that was
sounds that she makes when she's pulled along or pushed around.
Or just turns into almost like a balloon version of herself.
Yeah.
I dare say that was probably the highlight of this episode, though.
That was the highlight of the episode. That is legitimately the only part of the episode that I enjoyed.
That and the very end, but not even Neko's return.
Actually, I like Neko's return.
This is a bit anticlimactic.
Well,
I think.
So yeah, basically Neko went overseas, got an operation, recovered for a month, and then came back.
Yeah, with a graphic of pink sperm things to describe her procedure. The hell?
She had something removed.
I'm just saying the graphic.
It was some organ, I assume.
It's not a tumor.
But yeah, I mean, it played the whole thing as anticlimactic, almost jokey a little bit, and I don't know. I felt that her character deserved a little bit more than that.
That seems to be a common theme throughout this whole episode. Because not only did Neko's condition and her stay in the United States pretty much get the joke treatment, but really, I'm starting to think that the revenge plot got the same treatment this episode.
Actually, Mr. Bob here in our Discord chat.
Ooh.
To me, it's really just another case of an author not knowing when to end a series. Not a fan of character resets. Yeah, it was.
Character reset. Okay. Well, reintroducing the bitch Yuri squad was definitely a reset of their characters.
Yeah.
They go from background groupies for Aki to a major force in the story. Just hear the fuck out Masamune's revenge plan.
Also, can we talk about the Snow White thing for a second?
Oh, the play? Okay.
Which part? Because the whole thing...
The student council vice president, or the fact they're doing it, or...
Let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
Okay,
Futaba explains to Class B that they're going to be doing the Snow White play.
We're doing Snow White because we want Masamune and the gay option to kiss each other. Yay!
No.
Well, the whole class was behind it, so...
they should that shit hard.
Kujiro and Masamune kind of got outvoted there. Democracy in action, folks.
I know that feeling, guys.
You still can't force somebody to do that.
I mean, if they really, really, really didn't want to do that, they could just straight up refuse.
Yeah.
But obviously, I don't think that there'd be an actual kiss scene in there.
Oh, no. Of course it'd be staged.
Or anything like that. So, I don't know. I do feel kind of sorry for Kujiro, though.
But that does make
Poor
sense with the opening. Just scroll down.
Yeah.
That does make sense with the opening. With the very end with Aki and the...
Right. Aki and Snow White.
Yeah. It does make it obvious. So anyway, they decide to do the play. They turn in their form. And then we see a scene where the vice president, member of the bitch Yuri squad,
the lolly of the group,
walks in, looks down, completely knew about this beforehand because she probably what happened because it's revealed that one of the other members of the bitch Yuri squad is the class president of Class A. She probably saw that Class B was doing that play and then told her friend that Class B was doing that play so that she could get her class to submit a form to do that play so that the vice president could do what she did, which was fucking bullshit. And I just cannot believe that nobody went, no, that's not how this works.
Abuse of power much?
Yeah, abuse of power much? Class B turned in theirs first. That's the way that it works. First come, first serve. But, of course, we have this stupid plot where, basically she walks in, puts on this act that you can tell is an act.
But everyone can tell it's an act, but no one says anything about it. That's the thing.
Basically the entire rest of the student council is a bunch of pushovers.
Yeah, they're like, oh, who wants to stand up to that bitch? Oh, not me. That's pretty much what went down there, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
The president has no spine.
So we
find more spine in an amoeba.
We cut back to Class B, where Futaba gets the news of all this happening. So she rushes over to Class A, and we start short version. We start a playoff.
Oh yeah, because important detail here. Class A's proposal, which was forced through by the student council vice president, has Nisemune and Aki in the leading roles of Snow White.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Basically, it was an entire plan that was set up by the bitch squad and Nisemune.
Yeah.
To
get Nisemune and Aki together.
Pretty much. There'd be easier ways to go about that, though.
There was.
I mean, it basically feels to me more like less of that and more they just want to be vindictive towards Masamune. Like,
okay, bitch squad, they have a motive. What the hell's Nisemune's motive for doing all this?
I don't know what his motive would be for interrupting his class doing a play. That makes no goddamn sense to me.
Yeah, it kind of makes it seem a bit petty if he's just wanting to get under Masamune's skin. Going to those lengths.
Yeah, I mean, there would be no advantage for him that I can see.
Yeah.
I just personally don't get it. Like, this whole episode was just...
And what's the deal anyway?
Bad.
Aki is clearly smitten with the guy anyhow.
Right. Like, he doesn't need to try any harder.
No, he really doesn't. The only one who loses out there, if things continue as they are, is Masamune, because he loses his chance for revenge. That's it.
Yeah.
Really, that's it. So,
Can we talk about that for a second? I don't know if we talked about that.
The revenge plan?
The revenge plan. Well, the revenge plan...
I touched up on it saying as
Aki's
it went out the window.
complete turnaround.
Okay, so I want to talk about Aki's complete turnaround. I cannot and will not believe that even with just the introduction of this guy who she's clearly smitten with, that all the lead-up feelings that she's had for Masamune just go out the window. Like they were never fucking there.
May I? I have to. There.
Yeah. And she's straight up back to acting like a bitch towards
to everyone who's not.
Well, to everyone, but especially just the fact that she went from, you get this kind of, maybe
I'm falling for him and confused about it, to just stone cold.
Yeah, just, hey, this guy. I don't believe you.
Not that fast.
Well, it has been a month.
It has been a month.
I do think that is the biggest key detail of Nico's return, if she did state that it's been a month.
Okay.
And that entire month, Masamune's been gone. Nisemune has been backing on.
Well, he's been living in Aki's mansion.
Okay.
So he sees her every day.
More understandable. But
I still don't believe it. I still don't believe that there would be fucking nothing there.
It still is kind of fast, huh? even if it's been a full month. And Aki's been devoid of contact from Masamune.
Yes, again, I don't believe it.
6 months, a year, maybe.
Yeah.
Even then, like, it'd be like there'd be something.
Yeah, like, if Aki really felt like anything from Masamune, maybe she could have tried, I don't know, going over to his house, asking, Lollyhag if he's there or not, and then maybe getting some information.
And I also don't believe that Koiwai would not even try to locate Masamune. Like, I know he went to the mountains. He probably didn't.
Doesn't have a cell signal.
Well, he doesn't have a cell signal. He probably didn't really tell anybody where he's going. But from what we've seen in this episode, it didn't look like she even tried.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that. I do not believe that. I refuse.
She could have done the same things I suggested Aki could have done.
Yeah, exactly. I don't believe you.
Yeah, this whole episode is just a complete 180 of what we're used to of this series. And the bad thing is, like, there's been people in our comments who are talking about Masamune as a... Actually, no, sorry. Not people in our comments. Other YouTubers who decided that Masamune is a horrible, horrible reenactment of a romantic comedy. And to them, I say, well, you obviously haven't been late. You obviously have not gotten a girlfriend. You don't know how they act. It's pretty close to how this is.
Well, especially in the teenage years.
Yeah.
But
wishy-washy, hot and cold, can't make up your damn mind.
Yeah. I mean, this is between ages 13 and 17 and
probably even higher than that, actually.
Yeah, probably. But those are usually the ages you're dealing with, and yeah, up to this point, everything I could relate to something that I actually have experienced in all my relationships and all my encounters. And
well, I may not be able to say everything I can relate to something that I've experienced, but I still find most of the situations in the show believable. Most of the interactions in the show believable. It is very cliched, and part of the reason for that, cleverly explained in the show, is that Masamune is basing everything off of a apparently super cliched shoujo manga. So, I mean, that's why everything comes off as cliched, because that's the only thing that he has to go off of. Obviously, that's an excuse, like, it's an in-universe excuse from the author, but it
shields him from criticism for lazy writing, I think.
Well, it still makes it make sense.
Yeah. But this episode, the shields are down. This is just bad writing.
Yeah, no, this does, like, honestly feel like he tried to reset what was going on in the series. And I don't fucking care for it. I would have preferred an anime original ending to what's going on right now. Unless this is an anime original ending, and then I want to punch somebody in the face.
Yeah, overall, though, like I said, only a couple highlights. Neko returns. Koiwai was adorable as all hell. And, well, alright. This sounds a bit contradictory considering how much we've been railing over the story developments in this episode. But I kind of like how the last scene went down, given the circumstances.
Given the circumstances. Go ahead and run us through it.
So basically, like you said, Class A and B agreed to a playoff. Well, they say drama battle in the subs, but I love that. That was really zero. But yeah, they're going to both reenact, their own versions of Snow White, and they're going to have a popular vote. And Masamune and Nisemune make a side bet. Whoever's class gets the popular votes gets to dance with someone. I wonder who it could be in the little hoedown at the end of the school festival.
I do want to point out that it was Masamune who initiated that.
Yes, who placed the wager.
Obviously, we're going to get, let me see, we got 2 episodes left.
Mm-hmm.
So, an episode for setup, and then an episode where the play actually happens.
We'll set
or
up
possibly
probably
the
a
play might happen right at the end of next episode, and then the last episode is fallout from that, and then whatever resolution they want to put into the story.
Yeah.
So.
Well, at this point, I'm glad there's only 2 episodes left. I thought that there was going to be 3.
Well, I don't know. I didn't actually look it up. I'm just kind of spitballing here.
Well, I actually thought, along with most of the other things we were watching, this is episode 9. So.
But with all your projections, Rizzo, it must be said, the revenge plot is in dire straits. Either way. So...
The revenge plot never really existed to me.
Oh, ouch. That bad.
No, I mean, it's just, you know how the story is going to end. You know it's 12 episodes, so there's 2 left. You know that Masamune is going to end up changing his mind. And him and Aki are going to get together. So that's why the revenge plot was never really a thing for me. If that makes sense.
Okay.
I never took it seriously. So
I don't know. I want to take it seriously because as cute as Aki is, she has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, deep down, I'm still of the opinion that he should have just lunged for Neko
Agreed.
and just end it right there.
But that would be a boring anime. So.
Living well's the best revenge. Date a girl like her, you'd be living the high life. Anyway.
so yes,
Things look bleak.
at the end of all of this ranting, just I did not like this episode. I do not like these story developments. I probably will not enjoy the last 2 episodes. To be completely honest.
This episode has turned this series in a direction for the worse.
If I had read up to this in the manga, I probably would have dropped the series. If I was watching this anime by myself, I probably would have dropped the series.
At this point.
At this point. And for me personally, it's almost unheard of to drop a series after 10 episodes.
Sunk cost. You're invested.
After that much watching, it's like, well, there's only 2 more left. I might as well watch it. This would make me not want to. In fact, I probably wouldn't have even made it through this fucking episode. That's how bad this episode was for me. And in fact, if the story continues the way that it is, I probably, this series went from being in my top 5 to, I don't even fucking know.
To asterisk territory.
Not that bad.
I don't know.
This episode did not do the series any favors whatsoever.
Yeah.
Except for Koiwa.
Except for Koiwa is a dog.
So we can get just focus on that image at least.
Okay. So I think we should end this,
I think
and
we
then we
should.
should calm down.
I'm gonna go play some Destiny or Digimon. I'm gonna go play
Digimon?
Digimon.
Sounds good. Go play it.
Anyway, so let us know what you thought of the anime. We really want to know. And what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga. And if you'd like to help support us, go ahead and check out our Patreon page.